Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Can you first?
Good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you doing?
Doing fine, man.
Good, good. Give us your name and LC number, please.
Pokeyto Peters, 51 29 34.
All right, so if it's okay with you, I'm gonna call you Mr. Peters. I'm not gonna even try that first name. Okay. My name is Pearl Wise, and to my left is Mr. Marabella, and to my right is Mr. Roche. We comprise your panel this afternoon. Let me explain the process. I'm going to read some information in the record, and then we're going to conduct the interview with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and the interview will start with me. With the staff there at Concordia, would you enter your names and for the record? Is there any staff in the room with you?
Ms. Williams.
Okay.
They need to be.
And with Ms. Williams to come.
Here she go.
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am. It's an important part of our process to reach out to the institution and get an update on how he's been doing. So after we finish with our interview, we want somebody from the facility to tell us, any write-ups, what kind of jobs he got, just overall how he's been.
Okay.
And so at the appropriate time, we're going to call for that. I just want to give you a heads up. Thank you.
No
All right, thank you. So after we hear from the staff and we answer all our questions, we'll give you an opportunity to make a statement and tell us whatever you want us to know, and then we'll vote. Do you understand the process?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I read information to the record? Oh, I got to pronounce your name. Pokeyto Kendre Peters, DOC numbers 512934, listed as a fifth offender. Your current offense is possession with intent to distribute MDMA. You have set multiple sentencing dates, to February 17th of 2017, January 16th of 2019, you were revoked, then December 13th, 2021, and January the 21st of 2022. You were sentenced 10 years at the DOC. You returned to supervision through the reentry program, 10 years DOC, then 18 years DOC with the habitual offender bill. You were billed, I'm sorry. Your parole eligibility date is listed as March the 17th of 2023. You have a good time date of June the 19th of 2036. And you have a full term date of September the 17th of 2036. That sounds about right?
I'm listed as third offender, ma'am.
Okay, I see you in one place, you're a third offender, and on the PPI, we got you a fifth offender. That's correct. Listed in different in both places, and look at listed different. Okay. I do know that. Tell us how long you've been in jail on this sentence.
When I got out from reentry in 2019, I was out for 26 months, and I failed a drug screen. I've been incarcerated since March 2021. And once last year, I got released and I got picked back up. And I've been doing nothing but a couple of days. So I basically about 2 years.
About 2 years. You think about it. Yeah, because I look at the transfer screen, I mean, it's just so interesting. You're just kind of back and forth. So you completed the reentry program and actually got released. That's the program at Angola.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You completed that. Go ahead.
I ain't count the credit for that too, ma'am.
Yeah, but yeah. And you when did you start that program at Angola?
I got incarcerated on the charge. It's the same charge as now. The MBA charge way in 2016. I got incarcerated in end of June 2016. I made it to Angola in June 2017. And that's when you get your credit for the program once you make it though. But I completed it at a excelling rate. and I got a vast amount of education in different other type of life skill classes when I was adult.
Okay. So DOC invested all of that in you, and you stayed out how long?
I stayed out 26 months.
What happened?
I failed a drug screen and
No, I know what happened. How did you end up failing a drug screen? You told us that.
I just relapsed and made a big mistake, and it ended up getting me a lot of time. I failed a drug screen and it ended up getting me a lot of time now.
I guess you want to speak in generalities. I just want to know why you failed a drug screen.
I made a mistake and took a pill, man. I didn't make a mistake. I took a pill intentionally.
It was a ecstasy pill, wasn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So you got back on ecstasy. We can't say that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Were you working?
Yes, ma'am. 20 of the 26 months, I worked 2 jobs. I was doing apprenticeship at the barber shop as a barber, and I worked at when I first got out, I poured concrete, and I worked at the barber shop. It was an apprenticeship program at the barber shop to try to get my license. I poured concrete, and then that was the man who signed for my job. I was in Angola. He was okay with me finding something better. So a turnaround came up at the mill. So he let me take a break from that job and get a turnaround at the mill. And then was rebuilding the power plant in Bogalusa. I ended up getting on there. And that lasted till August 20.
I got the picture of that. Okay, I got the picture of that. But you have to see with all that success, what were you doing to stay sober? What was your sobriety work? What were you doing?
I had to stay focused on my 2 daughters. I was a single dad immediately as I was released. And I ended up gaining full custody of them before they became adults, with the 18 and 19 now.
Yes, sir. I saw that in the record. I want to commend you on that, stepping up like you did as a father.
Thank you. And my mistakes is, it made a big mishap on their lives instead of just mine. And they lost the mother since I've been here. They lost their grandmother, which their grandmother raised them. They lost their mother. A cousin on my side, which we both were close to, she would always come get my girls and spend time with them or whatever. So they had 3 deaths. They didn't, me too, because that's deaths for me, because we weren't in our own bad terms.
So, and I just want to state this for the record, that the records that we have did show that you did really well in the Angola program. You got, not only did you get a trade, you got 21 hours of college credit through Ashland University.
Yes, ma'am. I try to take the full ability of everything they had available that I was able to get. Yes, ma'am.
You have your mother and a pastor that's in support of you,
Yes,
getting out, singing out.
Yes,
you had employment.
Yes, ma'am.
And and this is unusual, your judge is unopposed to your early release, but you do have other law enforcement opposition. I just want to state that for the record. It seems that you have this. So in 2015, you had a DWI. Then in 2009, had battery charges. What's going on with it?
2009.
You had a battery charge. In 2015, you had a DWI charge.
I was young and I'm as mature as I am right now, to be honest with you.
So how old are you today, for the record?
I'm 37 now.
37. And your 37 years of life, how many years would you say you spent in jail?
Probably 9.5, 10 years of my
Okay.
18, 17 years,
Hmm.
probably nine and a half years of my adult life.
Okay, okay. And your children are very young, so that's a big part of their lives.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
you spend
Yes, ma'am. That's why I
how,
was. That's why I was. I wanted them to experience me for me instead of what picture somebody gave because I know I ain't no bad individual. So I wanted my daughter to experience the father I was, the father that I intended to be the whole while, and that I was because I always been a father to her.
okay, I get that. But today is not the space for me to jump on my fatherhood bandwagon, so I won't do that. I'll spare you today. But you had, the records I have show you had 39 peers, SC peers, right? 39.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Explain that to me, father of two daughters.
It was
And
just
you also,
it was just something it was just something I grabbed. I'm a person that don't get to mess up long. I always come to jail fast.
so you didn't know that. You didn't know that when you grabbed the 39 pills. You didn't know that you come to jail fast.
Well, I was at that time I wasn't in the right mind frame. You know.
What kind of mind frame were you in?
I was going through some things and I wasn't thinking. I ain't had the treatment that I had. I learned a lot while I was in that goal. I ain't had that maturity. By me seeing
Well, we're talking about what we're talking about now is since Angola, aren't we?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's the same charge that got me to Angola.
Oh, okay.
No, ma'am.
But you continue, but the consistency is with the same drug.
Well, I took one. Yes, ma'am.
When you went back to the same drug that got you in jail.
Yes, ma'am.
What are we gonna do about that?
I'm not gonna. That was a one-time thing. It slapped me across the head. As soon as I did it, slapped me across the head. So
What's your plan to not do it again?
my plan is to get treatment and continue with treatment and counseling and things like that, and continue working and staying busy like I was doing before, and doing a better job at that, learning from my mistakes.
You do have a moderate tiger. I do want to state that for the record. I'm just gonna go and tell you right now, you're not convincing me. Why should I vote to let you out?
Because I'm a better person, and because that life has passed me, and I rely on God and positive things now. Instead of having the mindset of a criminal, I don't have that mindset no more. I don't. I straight narrow path. I had a straight narrow path before until I made that one mistake. You know, how can I explain? It just was a mistake, and I'll be 51 to do what to go through, and I'm not trying to experience that. I'm trying to be in my family life. I'm trying to live a life and continue to move forward with my life in the positive avenues.
All right, thank you. Okay, I hear you. Thank you for answering that question. Anyone else have any questions? No. Okay. Ask the staff to come in and tell us how you've been doing.
Ms. Wood.
How many write-ups have you had since you've been back down?
Now, I've never had a write-up there. All my years have been incarcerated.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
I got Captain Mays.
Good afternoon. Give us your name, please, and what you want us to know about Mr. Peters.
All right, this is Captain Mays from Concordia.
Yes, sir. What can you tell us about this young man?
Since he's been here, he has been no disciplinary problems at all. He's been working, he does his job, he does what we expect of him. And he's very respectful with the officers and staff here at our facility. And he's just doing a great job around here.
Where does he work?
He works as a cart pusher. He pushes the carts down the hallway, which is a job that entails him being around other offenders in dorms. And usually I have problems with contraband smuggling that way. He give me none of those problems. I have no issues with him.
Good, well, thank you for letting us know, appreciate
All
you.
right, thank you.
It's a parallel vote, I'm sorry. So, Mr. Peters, what do you want to tell us before we vote?
I want just, for one, I want y'all to know I accept the faults of all my mistakes in my past. That's the main thing. I want y'all to understand that I'm a different individual now. That I got a lot of positive support, which is willing to help me continue a better life. I got multiple jobs lined up as of now, not including the job that was something on my application, but multiple jobs, like for people with the power plant that went on to other companies and things like that. They didn't get in touch with my family and let them know that they ready for me to come home and I can come work with them. I'm just tired of this type of situation. I don't feel like I'm the same individual no more, man. This one I got wrote down. I missed my daughter's graduate. That beat me up. All three of them. I got a stepdaughter that I called my daughter. I raised her too. She called me her dad because she don't really know her real dad. All three of them, I missed all three of them getting a diploma, and they were doing this too. I ain't add that to it. They were doing this stint of, for me, failing the drug screen and doing the same thing over again. So I'm tired. I'm tired of living wrong when I can live right, you know.
Yes,
And rely on
thank you.
God. Be honest
Thank
with
you.
you. Be honest with you. You know, just be honest.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Panel vote? No,
Yes.
all right, Mr. Peters. One thing I'm glad of is that DOC did give you some programs. A lot of times people come before us with the long sentences and hadn't had an opportunity to get nothing. You had an opportunity to get trade, get college credits, and get substance abuse counseling. But your relationship with ecstasy just did not change when you got out. So my vote is to deny today. I think you need more programs. You need long-term substance abuse treatment. Actually, insufficient time. Just got revoked 121 of 22. I think you just need more time. That is my vote, sir. Ms. Maribel?
Thank you, Madam Chairman. My vote is the same and for the same reasons.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Roche?
Mr. Peters, based on a poor supervision history, law enforcement opposition, extensive criminal activity, DA's office opposed, history of violence, and a moderate risk assessment, my vote is to deny.
Sir, your parole has been denied today, but I encourage you to just write DOCs, then you get moving to Steve Hall or somewhere where you can get some substance treatment.
I'm in class right now as we speak.
That's good. Keep it up. That concludes our program. Our cases at Concordia Correctional Center. We thank y'all for accommodating us this afternoon. Our best wishes to you.